Number one is parenting. So they also want their freedom. A small percentage of the women, we can say they are fortunate. And let us empower our girls with the maximum courage.
Ma'am, you champion children's wisdom. How can we go beyond traditional education to nurture critical thinking, social responsibility, and leadership skill in Kochi's children, especially girls?
Especially girls, yes. So here in education system itself, I feel, now most of the solutions, answers, they are available in Google. I always say now the concept that, Mada, Pita, Guru, Devam has changed to Mada, Pita, YouTube or Google, Devam. Because whatever we tell the students, they say it is, we found it in Google. The Google says so. So they believe more in Google. And while also I was distributing prizes at a school, I asked some of the students, who is your teacher? It was a higher secondary, +2. And for the categories of Malayalam, poetry and drama, singing, all these categories. And they said they learned it from YouTube. YouTube is the teacher. Yes. So if you are smart and creative, you can learn it from YouTube.
Sure.
And there is no harm in that. But what I'm trying to tell is the shift from the teacher, the shift to Google and YouTube. So what is available in Google and YouTube, there is no point in teaching again at the schools. All these information, whatever capitals and the cities and towns and about the countries. Now all the information are available in Google. So now at present, we need to learn, how to, for a peaceful coexistence, life skills.
Yes.
That is very, very essential. Life skills, how to, save ourselves and also maybe I was just listening to a radio, in the 8th standard, not 8th standard, 9th standard CBSE. Value education book has some interesting chapters that is about relationships and dating, how to deal with breakups, all this. But all these are very essential as we move forward. So, and in that, they were pointing out that especially when the board exams are coming and the student is having a tough time dealing with a breakup. So we have to... So we have to learn. See, all this stuff now naturally in schools. There's no point in hiding and trying to cover up. So the 9th standard CBSE value education chapters are relationships and dating and how to deal with breakups and all that. So it is essential.
Yes.
See, all this we have to move ahead with the times. So this relationships and psychology. So actually now we all know that we are number one in population. So we must have very good interpersonal skills.
Yes.
How to manage others, how to communicate effectively, whether it is in the family or in the office or with friends or with your children. See, each level you must know the art. Because that also is a skill. So all these have to be given prominence. Because other than the textbook, the children learn by observing others, and also we have to learn to live together, isn't it?
Yes.
We have to accept certain things. We have to have some sort of tolerance. So like in this world, I will say, coming again back to my group, it's all use and throw. Use and throw attitude. That again is in relationships also. It is pre-loved. Because you cannot, people cannot just, there is no commitment, So that all values and all we can only give at the school level. So, and also another point I feel is, children have to learn to accept failure, rejection, no. But most of them, when they are faced with a failure, they cannot accept that. That is why they go to depression and even small children committing suicide. Because failure and rejection is very difficult. Even in the case of, I will say, love affairs, all this love affairs are also, somebody says no, they can't accept it. And then they shift to another dangerous mindset. If I don't get, then nobody should get.
Yeah.
That is why all this, acid and killing happens. Because of that dangerous mindset. If I don't get, nobody should get. So, and that is not love also. So that comes from the psychological, that comes from the attitude that you can't accept failure. You can't accept no. So from childhood, you have to have some failures. And failures are essential. See, all the over successful.
Yeah, but
all times we have failed.
As you said, like it's up to parenting as well.
Parenting, yes.
Make them understand like failures are okay.
Yeah.
If parents say like, no, you have to be number one, then
and not only parenting, there are many factors. And another thing I find is in the education system here. Till 9th, it is all pass. Whatever, whoever you are, it is all pass. So it's
after that, it is like
pass percentage. And while I was writing my SSLC exam, I found so many parallel colleges in Shornur because the pass percentage was very less.
Yes.
Everybody was failing.
Really?
So, but now it's so huge, the pass percentage, SSLC. It's all 99 in that. So how can you say, what logic is that? So the students have to fail. You have to fail. Then only you come up in life. And then, that is all a part of our bringing. It all influences our personality. So that I feel, students, they have to accept failure, rejection. And another thing I feel is they have to learn more sports instead of, being, always with the phone and the games and all that. More sports and because in that sports, they learn to work together. The teamwork, how to participate, how to that give and take. The sports, assess our attitude, energy levels, it influences a lot, sports. And also more love towards nature. Then we learn patience.
Yes.
You plant a tree or whatever fruit or vegetable. You have to patiently wait to get the vegetable. You can't get within one day.
So at this point, I feel like your kids should be like very lucky. How have you teaching? Because you said like you, instead of giving lectures, it is through one's life. And
Yes. And I never tell them all.
So how are your kids? Like, how are your boys? What do they do?
My elder son has just completed his BCom and from Bangalore St. Joseph's. And at present, he's working with us only. And the younger son is writing the 12th standard CBSE board exam. Yeah, but both of them, I never tell, any of my ideas or suggestions because they know that I am the mother and they observe me. And I told you about the parenting styles. We also have to take the extra effort, to grow along with them.
Yeah.
So we can't say that in my times, I never behaved like this to my parents. How can you like that?
Yeah.
No, you can't stick to all those methodologies and strategies. So
I think all those kids whom you approach, they'll be very lucky because you're someone who is giving them a different view of
dimension, dimension.
Yeah, perspective. Like, they'll be like, my mom didn't say this, but this mom is saying something nice.
Something like that, yeah. So we have to actually think with the children. We have to think at their wavelength. Then only we can connect with them. Each child is different, full of possibilities and opportunities. And so they have their unlimited possibilities. So we have to first understand that and accept that. So then only life becomes beautiful. And my elder son is also, now also this concept is there, learning and earning.
Yeah.
Like in the West. So from the 12th standard, he had started a cloud kitchen called the Urban Flavor. It's the Waffles Cloud Kitchen here in Kochi and Kottayam. He has started along with his friends. He had studied in Kottayam Pallikudam School. This is Mary Royce. Another powerful.
Yeah.
So another really a big visionary, isn't it? So so he has studied there, and so some of his friends from there, they have teamed up to start the urban flavor.
Okay.
And it is doing very well. Now at present he has completed his BCom, and now he plans to go abroad for higher studies. So now again, that is a mentality now in Kerala. There's a huge migration happening.
So you're okay for him to leave?
But again, what I think is, people, students also need the exposure. You must see the world also. Yes. That is also a perspective. But then, of course, they have to come back to their roots. So we are here in Kerala. So that I'm sure they will come back. But now, what the trend we see in Kerala is not that positive. Okay. Those who are going abroad, they are not coming back. So it is people out and also money out. Before it was people out, money in.
Yes.
But now both are out. So now there is this huge migration happening in Kerala, brain drain, where all our youngsters, they are going abroad, UK, Germany, Switzerland, Australia, wherever. Yeah, let them go abroad for their studies or work. But the negative part is they don't want to come back, and the parents are alone.
Yes.
So now again, old age homes or assisted living, better word.
Good, yes.
Assisted living, retirement homes, they have become the norms here. So the parents will be having definitely a greater challenge. But if they think, peacefully, there are opportunities, and they can also start their business here in Kerala. But they must shift their approach from job seekers. They have to become job creators.
Yeah.
See, that while being a student itself, they have to think in that way. Like how I told about my son. While he was studying for +2, he started this urban flavor, the cloud kitchen company. Likewise, we must train our mind how we can become a job creator, more than a job seeker. So if you think and work in that direction, you can definitely have some job opportunities in Kerala also. So there are challenges anywhere. Wherever you go, there will be. But if you just focus only on the challenges, it's not going to do any good. So let us think, let us have a more optimistic outlook, and we can overcome these challenges.
Children are impacted most by climate change. So we are looking at 2030 as the year where UN has set about sustainable goals. Okay, the whole world is going beyond whatever they can to achieve that goal. So I want to know, how can we integrate climate change education and action into school curriculums and community initiatives, especially under you, because you are connected with so many schools.
Yes. Yeah, climate change, actually now what I feel, the main challenges faced by the present generation, number 1 is climate change.
Yes.
And number 2 is mental health. And number 3 is, to distinguish between the fake and the right information. Because most of the information which is seen in YouTube or social media, 90% will be fake. And recently also I was reading something, what we see is viral. It is not real. Most of it is all fabricated, and especially with this artificial intelligence and all that, all fake. And whatever, suppose we forward something in WhatsApp, immediately the message will come, it's fake. You don't forward it. It's all old. And maybe all. So that is a big challenge, for the present generation. Like, which is right and which is wrong. So that all these are challenges. And as I said, mental health is a huge challenge. Because a lot of students, I feel, they are going to depression. I mean, we have Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and we have stress, anxiety, and depression.
Yes.
So everything is there. So, like, how to, that boundaries.
Yes.
So that we all have to know. More than use, if you go for the misuse, then you end up in depression. So somewhere you have to draw the boundary. So coming to this environment and climate change, again, I will say we have to, whatever we do, it should be of help to nature also. Whatever business, whatever entrepreneurship, whatever we are starting, it should be of benefit to our planet. And in that that sentence I would like to add, we must also, instead of, all by groups, as I said, bring out and reduce, reuse, recycle. That concept is also good. But then why don't we live life minimal? See, instead of, all this bring out and used category, why we have to buy all these?
Yes.
Only what is essential, just to live life minimal. What is most essential? See, even in our house, home, which is a living space, we must, maximum declutter as to it. And there should be actually all this free space. That should be a trend.
Yes.
Instead of filling up and cluttering and all cluttering, isn't it?
Japanese do that style.
Free space.
Yes.
Free. So why we have to clutter our houses and then you go for recycling and, on these pre-loved platforms? Why? Don't buy itself. Because let us, that free space gives more energy also. So we have to change our attitude, and only in the student community we can create a positive change. So we have to tell them, to live life minimal. How we can think and act in that way. Less, whatever clothes or whatever, bags or whatever you want. Why you have to crowd that in the cupboard? So we have to think in that way, and also love nature more. So by planting trees and by being more responsible and accountable.
Yeah, that is very important, because I planted tree, that's it.
That's
full water.
That's okay. So we have specific days for the school. We have the World Environment Day. We have the Yoga Day, Reading Day, and for the sports, a specific Farmers Day.
Okay.
Honoring farmers. So there is no shortage of the days. But only in the Environment Day, June 5th, we plant a tree. Then what happens to the tree, nobody knows. You see, that is our responsibility.
Yes.
So instead of, all this, just to convince others, all these acts, it should come from the heart.
Yeah.
And we must do out of our commitment and love towards the planet. So, and also when we say the climatic change, then again it comes to wastage also. Amount of plastic we throw into the ocean, and we...
bin it challenge was like something which changed a lot of thinking in the Kochiites, I feel.
Yes, Abinit India.
Yeah.
So that also, the wastage.
That means bin it, put it in the bin.
Put it in the bin. Okay. Yeah, because all these toffee wrappers or the pencil shavings or whatever, they just throw it.
How did you start that?
Actually, this campaign is from by a friend of mine, Dia.
Okay.
And she had, because since I'm already connected with the schools, so she had given me the posters and also the campaign details. And it was easier for me because I was already connected with the schools.
Okay.
And that's how I took the campaign from my friend Dia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because I had the notion that it was your concept.
No, it is actually Dia's concept. Okay. And she shared the posters and the campaign details. And since I'm already involved with the student community, it was easier for me to connect.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
So is it like running only in Kochi, or is it running?
At present, I am doing it only in Cochin, because here, because I am taking the campaign.
Okay.
And I've also tried asking my friends, and they've also done it.
Okay.
But it's a very good concept, and how we have to keep our premises clean, and the importance of the wastage in the bin only, and how to reduce the wastage. And also we can think in another way also, how to make wealth out of waste.
Okay.
All these creative ideas.
Best out of it.
Yeah, with the paper and even so many craft things we can do.
Yeah.
With the straw, paper cup, and all these, and with the coconut shell, we can do a lot of craft. So we wanted to make the children think in a very creative way, in a very innovative way. See, I feel creativity has really been maybe because of the artificial intelligence and chat GPT and a lot of influence of the technology. Creativity has taken a back seat. That's what I feel. Just the copy and paste culture.
Is it not just because of child deputy? It has happened from the time internet is stick. Because even sometimes we ourselves feel lazy to write.
Take their food.
Yeah. Just put the synopsis and you get a bigger thing in your hand.
Bigger thing, yeah.
So just imagine about the new gen.
So very robotic way of thinking. So we have lost that warmth.
No. So that's what I say. I feel like people like you who are in the society should make an effort, like bring in a lot of activities wherein you can get people on the ground, touch and feel the earth again, rather than like sit in their seats and
comfort of the drawing room with their mobile and laptop and computers and just be in a real world.
Yes.
So they're not at all connected with nature. So actually we belong to nature and we have to return to nature.
Yes.
Finally, we are all in the mud.
Yes.
Isn't it? Finally, we all rest. Rest in nature.
Yeah.
So we have to realize that truth. And we have to evolve spiritually and, we have to evolve ourselves because we are all human beings. It is a journey. It is evolving spiritually and mentally. Because evolving means not only that worldly, like, you want the branded, you want the palatial house, always traveling resorts, or not only that materialistic, but evolving should be more spiritual. Then only you understand life.
Yeah.
Then only you understand life, its value, and also we can spread happiness to others who we share this journey. Because we must definitely have empathy. There are a lot of people who are very unfortunate and who cannot maybe even see the world, hear the world. So we must give our helping hand wherever possible. Try to lift others instead of pushing others back. Like most of them, for the definition of success is itself eliminating others. Eliminating others, and then you become successful. But it is how you get everyone together in a platform and grow. That is the true growth.
Yeah, that's why not I approach people like you, because only few people will have the mentality, not everyone. So it is like very difficult to. It is easier to say, but it is very difficult to practice.
Yes.
I always admired you because I always feel like, okay, if I have to put myself in your place and see like what would I do that particular day, I can't even imagine whether I can even do like one thing what you do that particular day. So it's like it is so amazing, your work. So definitely there would be a lot of awards and accolades which come with this, right?
Yes.
You want to mention few for us?
Yeah, I will say 2017 Kairali TV Jwala Young Woman Entrepreneur Award from Padma Shri Bharat Mammootty.
Oh wow,
memorable. That was in 2017.
Okay.
And 2018 Shivagiri Madam at Varkala.
Okay.
Narayana Dharma Sangam Trust at Shivagiri Tirthadanam.
Oh, he had
honored me. That was also very so memorable. And Unique Times, I was also in the cover page of that magazine, and also got award from that time. The chief secretary was Tom Jones.
Okay.
And also from, of course, the schools that mostly all the annual days, they have honored me for my selfless work and contributions, and I now be part of the student community also. I also enjoy that. So it's all some of the awards and recognitions. But what I always feel is the biggest award at which I'm praying and working and earnestly dreaming is, all the, especially since I'm associated with the student community, they should come up as, better human beings, good thought leaders, and good change makers who can leave the world a better place. So my biggest dream and for the biggest award is, the students whom I'm associated with, the children, they should come up and make it big. They should think big and, they should become true leaders in life.
Yeah.
So that is the award I am waiting for.
Yeah. Definitely. I think like there's a Malayalam saying, right? Like Mullappu Mudiyettu Kidakkum. Same thing. Like because you are their mentor, I think like they are going to be one like you one day.
Yeah, I always tell them, you should dream of getting a Nobel Prize or an Oscar or a Bharat Ratna. You must. Why not? You must think like that. See, from now itself, you must work towards that, and nothing is impossible.
Yes.
So break all the barriers, and you can achieve it. And that's how you make your state, your school, your country big, and you will be in the world map. So I always tell my students to dream big and and think and act in that way. But there are no shortcuts. So you have to work towards it. There is no use taking the shorter path.
Hey, musical talents! Mark your calendars for the musical extravaganza. Welcome to Cadence Quest. Here are the dates you need to know to kickstart your musical journey. April 10th is your last shot to register for Cadence Quest. Send in your performance videos by April 20th. On April 30th, we unveil the talented finalists who will compete for the ultimate prize. Finally, the Cadence Quest main event on May 11th.
Ma'am, how has your passion for dance influenced your approach to leadership and social activism? And do you see the arts as a vital tool for societal change?
Yes, actually, any person, they have to learn some sort of art for the self-improvement and also to awaken our personality. So dance, especially classical dance and being a Bharatanatyam artist, it has really influenced my life in a positive way. Because I feel anybody must have a driving force for us to grow. And it has to be an energizer and a stress buster. So dance is an absolute energizer for me. It awakens and lifts my personality in a special creative way.
Okay.
And I feel women, if they get the opportunity, they should learn some sort of classical dance. It can be Bharatanatyam, Mohiniyattam, Kuchipudi, whatever. In that way, we discover ourselves more. We discover our talents, we discover our strength, and we are able to understand others also in a better way.
Okay.
So dance is creative dance. It's a good form of expression. So, and it has really helped me in my interpersonal skills, in my relationships, in building healthy relationships. So yeah, any form of art. It can be dance, it can be music, it can be instruments, or it can be the simple gardening, agriculture, being with nature, or craft, whatever. But I feel we must have a passion in life. Anybody, for us to grow and also for us to rewind, relax, we must have a passion. So it is for ourselves to identify that passion. Then only we can become a complete person, complete human being.
Yeah, which I feel like you give yourself some time as well.
Yes. Self-time.
Yes.
Me time.
Okay, so I wanted to ask you, when we were discussing about the projects which you're doing, Our Lady's project, could you...
Yes, Our Lady's School.
Yeah,
yes.
Could you just explain to me about that
so
one?
This Our Lady School is in Thoppambadi, and it is the headmistress is Sister Lissy Chakalakan. She has initiated the House Challenge project, Home for the Homeless.
Okay.
And she has completed more than about 200 houses, mostly in West Kochi and also in other areas, especially for the students of her school, Our Lady School, and also especially for women who are widows and also who are physically and differently abled, and also with the special children. And she has given priority for such women, and it is really a wonderful project because shelter is a primary necessity. It's a need. So in that way, I have been a goodwill ambassador to the school, and also using my identity. A lot of my friends who have the CSR fund, they have contributed and supported Sister Lissy in their ways. So in that way, I'm really happy to be a part of the House Challenge journey of Sister Lissy Chakalakan of Our Lady School, Thoppambadi.
Wow.
So it's a wonderful project, and wherever we are, we must try to be part of the answer, try to be part of the solution, and try to add value to others. So if we are not part of the solution, then we are part of the problem. So it is how we can, enhance the lives of others. Again, through our ideas, through our visions, how we can use our friendship circle, all for the benefit and for the betterment of the society. In that way only we can leave the world a better place.
So suddenly I thought about, like you were telling, the children migrating. So we have a lot of old age homes. So what is your initiative out there? Are you doing something for the old age homes? Yes.
Yeah, actually I visit lot of senior citizen homes where, I visit the homes especially where women are abandoned by their family, and these are looked after by the nuns, and they do a wonderful, amazing job, selfless care. They take care of these women. But then emotionally and mentally, I feel these women are very drained. And again, as I come to emphasize the point, they need us more. So when I visit these old age homes for the women, the way they love for our love and affection and a kind, gentle, encouraging, supporting word, prayer. So that face-to-face conversation, face-to-face connect. No, it's really so all that we can give. There is no charges or harm in that. So all that we just realize that and give that. So I visit these old age homes, and one memory is of a little senior lady, maybe about 85 years. She's cuddling a doll and says that it is her grandchild. So they are also human, and they also miss their children and grandchildren. But we can't blame anybody. So life, we can't blame anybody. So whatever we can do, we can do. We can support them by our visits, by our kind words, by our time. So I visit all these old age homes, especially women-only homes, and I also found what all they needed, and sister had requested what all they needed, like for example the cots and adult diaper and plastic sheets, provisions, wheelchair, all these things. And I have acted as a facilitator. My role is that of a facilitator. And I have posted the names of these old age homes with the name of the sister and contact number. And my friends have contacted them directly, and they have contributed generously. Even medicines also, they have contributed. So whatever sister had requested, I have posted clearly with the clear information, with the number and the name and location of the old age homes, and they have contributed generously. And all these people, again coming back, those who have the CSR fund, and they can definitely support. And so my main mission of my area of social work is all service oriented. In my presence, my ideas, my skills, my knowledge, and all these how I have used for the betterment of others and for the society. And it is also how you leave them, and like, because each time I visit them, all these ladies ask when I am coming again. Yeah, they just wait. So it's how, it's the experience you give while you are there. Yes. The experience, how you transform and touch their lives. Actually, that itself is an energy booster. How you interact with them. They say, now they've got the energy to live. They got the energy. So in our presence, how the others feel, that itself works as a magic, as a miracle. So you don't have to, pray for a miracle. Just be the miracle. That's how I feel. That's how we can touch.
Actually quoted. Miracle.
Be the miracle. Yeah. So why we have to wait and, pray for the miracle? You be the miracle by touching the lives and, just grab the opportunity. Because people are there right in front of you. And all are women. And you know that they are struggling emotionally and mentally. So you just be, a soothing balm for them. Just be a healer in them by your ways, your talk, your behavior. You are the warmth, So that's how, that's all love. finally, life is all about love and unconditional love.
Yes.
Without any expectation, how you give, how you can be a giver, not a taker, giver.
Yeah.
And that giver also selfless giving. So life itself, it is about walking the extra mile for others. Sharing and caring, and how we can, be the reason for a smile. So that's how we think.
Very true. Very true. So, thank you so much, ma'am, for sharing so many things with us. Anything you would like to share to the present generation, who we tag them as Generation Alpha? You've finished Gen Z, X, whatever it is, and now we've reached Gen Alpha. So anything which you would want them to know, like what is it that Roopa George has to tell to the Generation Alpha?
Yeah, so again, I will say that, accept failures as part of your life journey. So there is nothing that can, prevent you from being a victor. So life, the formula and the winning strategy is in your hands. And don't wait for others to make your life. And don't rely on excuses and blaming and criticizing and condemning others and the system and the family, because it will be endless. You will reach nowhere. So certain things you cannot change, but just accept them and the situation as they are, and they will change in due course of time. You give your heart and soul to whatever you are doing, and be mindful wherever you are. Just forget the past, and also don't be anxious about the future. The present is yours, and you are the miracle. Don't wait for any other miracle. Success, happiness, abundance, all will follow with your heart of gratitude. So that gratitude attitude is absolutely powerful, and nothing can prevent you from becoming an achiever.
Okay. Anything you would like to say to the women folk of Kerala, like whatever they are doing, or if you require them to make any changes, any advice for them?
So women folk, I will say, of Kerala is, we are the backbone of the family. There is no doubt, because the children, they depend on us, and we are very known for multitasking also, doing many things at the same time. But we must learn to love ourselves and self-care. See, what is in the cup, only it will flow. So if we ourselves are full of negativity, resentment, hatred, bitterness, anger, and all these emotions, then we can only give that to the family, and in turn that disturbance the family members will give to the society. Isn't it? So some friction in the family. Yes. Then from that that broken family, that disturbed individual will pass that to the society. Isn't it?
Yes.
So everything begins in the family. It is the foundation. So it is our responsibility. We have to take that conscious. Let us take that conscious. Be aware of that responsibility, and take charge, and let us love ourselves. Self-care, self-love is important. You eat your food right, exercise right, sleep right, laugh a lot, and just manage emotions and situations as they come, and then you give the best to your family, and in turn the family will give the best to the society. And also women also should achieve their dreams, and also follow their dreams in the course of time. So please don't wait for any auspicious time or auspicious moment. Let the children go, then we will start. A lot of women do that, waiting for the auspicious moment, and then they get to the empty nest syndrome. That is when when the children go pursuing their careers and all that, then they feel left alone. Then they don't know what to do, because all the lives they were doing for the family. So because I take counseling also, so I know of such situations. So whatever you want to achieve in life, you must achieve, along with the family, along with the growth of the family. You must achieve whatever your dreams are. Don't postpone it. And also live your life also. whatever you love to eat and whatever you want to travel or dance, music, you pursue that hobby also. And another thing I feel is, the most challenge, what the woman says, what other people think.
Yeah.
And that is a mindset, I feel, in most of the people here in Kerala. From birth, they are all, with the mindset, what the other people will think, what the other people will think, what the other people will think. So you just have to, let go of that mindset and live your life for yourself, not to get the validation or not to please others. You cannot please everybody. Whatever you do, anybody will criticize. However you do. So don't try to get the validation of others. Don't try to please others. You live your life for yourself, not for others. So women, we are really powerful, and let us be proud to be a woman. That's what I want to say. And in the next birth also, I want to be a woman.
That's so wonderful. Selecting Roopa George was a decision which I had in my mind long back. She is the first member of our Herald Women's Voice Club. It's an international platform where we would be talking to a lot of women entrepreneurs, those who are making a difference in this world. And ma'am, thank you so much for your valuable time. I know these 2 hours which you've given us is so much valuable to you, but in spite of your busy schedule, you have spared this for us to be with us, to share to the world, to the audience, and hope they gain a lot from your conversation and they improve their thoughts and actions as well. So thank you so much, ma'am.
Thank you so much.